Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. Okay, Singy, he's got some extra swagger today after that monster performance in the last game. So much confidence in that swing.
No doubt about it, Boog. He did everything but drive the team bus back to the hotel. Looking forward to seeing if he can ride that wave into this one.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And today's starting pitcher, Eric Fetty. What should we keep an eye on here?
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year, a sub-350 ERA. And, you know, guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub-2s, they're dominating. But when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ballgame every time he takes the mound. So, you know, good season last year, opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
Luis Rengifo, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Oh, that's inside.
And that one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
On the ground, right side. The throw to first. One up, one down. All right, let's take a look at the Angels line. And Singy, I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in the lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, you know, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. You know, just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan after all.
Nolan Shotwell stands in here, takes ball one low. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Zips it across. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting first, the center fielder, Jim Edmonds.
Jim Edmonds getting ready to hit.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
And that's in for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. We head to the bottom of the first. No score after a half inning. Back here in St. Louis, and starting this one, Kyle Hendricks. What should we keep an eye on here?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting second, the left fielder.
Next up for the Cardinals. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And we're looking at one of the greatest base stealers of all time standing at the plate, the incomparable Lou Brock. Swinging a foul straight back. Until Ricky Henderson came along, Brock was the king of the stolen base. His record stood for a long time. Runner on the go. That one to first. Finds its way through, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate, Mark McGwire. Next up for the Cardinals. On the ground, could be two. Throws to first in time. One gone, bottom half of the first. Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Lou Brock.
Well, Boo, clearly he's just one of the best hitters to ever play this game. I mean, a member of the 3,000 hit club, just a true professional hitter. I know we use that term, but this guy is just the epitome of it. So much fun to watch him swing the bat and just work a pitcher. You can learn so much about the art of hitting from just watching this guy go about his business.
To the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. There for the out. Runner scores from third. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Terry Pendleton. And there's a strike. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Here comes Lou Brock, and he scores. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Ryan Ludwig. Hendricks throws over, and he's back in safely. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two outs. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Pitch misses. 2-1. At the belt and fires. Hard hit right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. It's on to inning number 2 in St. Louis. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Angels nothing. Back here at Busch Stadium, and now batting Mike Trout. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging, too. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
That one catches the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 25, Don.
Here's the left fielder, Don Baylor. Here goes the runner. A swing and a soft liner. And it's caught for the out. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. Troy Gloss, the next to hit for the Angels. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. That one fouled off.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Just missed.
1-1.
Yeah, now 2 balls and a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two now. Swings and misses, struck him out. Angels held in check. They trail things here 2-0. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
now,
off for
Nolan
the Cardinals,
Gorman.
the second baseman,
Hendricks goes 6 feet 3 inches, 35 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2011. Hendricks back to work.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
And that's a base hit into left field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Love how he let that ball travel,
Batting
trusted
eight,
his hands. Nice
fielder,
job of going the other way.
Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Next offering is in for a strike. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent. So you got to stay ready up there.
Runner at first with no outs here. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That missed by a lot. 1-2 to count. Breaking ball misses down and away. Squirts away a little bit. Tag, safe at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up in the scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
That's a good job right there.
Batting none.
You
No
got two
pitcher.
strikes on you. Just got to battle.
Ready.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Eric Fetty digs in now. That one outside, ball one. Gorman, the runner at third. Nootbaar at first with no outs. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he left that changeup up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
On the ground, 2 ball. Neto for one, and a run scores on the double play.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Back to the top of the lineup, Ozzie Smith. Next up for the Cardinals. Towards first, and that chance handled. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So it's 1 run on 2 hits. No errors, no one left. End of 2 here at Busch Stadium. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Angels nothing. Back here in St. Louis, new inning getting started. So in now for the Angels, Logan O'Hoppe. Just missed.
Ball 1.
That's off the inside corner. Ball 2. And another ball. Three-0 down. Gets the strike. That was the sweeper.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Batting 8, the shortstop.
And next for the Angels, Zach Neto. Throw over to first.
Safe.
The shortstop takes the ball.
1-0.
Not even close there. And that's ball 2.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. That one missed.
No strike.
Nobody out. Runner at first. And now a full count.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
And it falls. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Batting none, the pitcher.
Really nice
Kyle.
job staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in on him, but he found a way to stay with his approach, didn't spin off it, and he hit it pretty well.
First and second, no outs. Here's the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. Bunting, and he pops it up. Pendleton pulls it down, and there's one down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Luis Rengifo.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. That one misses. Ball one. Little chopper rolls foul. Way out front for strike two.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
2 on, 1 out. Grounded to third. Could be 2. Feeds to second. Out there. And they bounce into 2 already. This one ends the third. So 1 hit is all they get. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Angels nothing. As we go to the last of the third. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Lou Brock. On the ground to the left, Neto. Fires over to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
The first baseman, Mark.
And here's the first baseman, Mark McGwire. 0 for 1 so far. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. That's bad. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Definitely didn't get all of that one, but man, the
Now
wind almost
batting,
pushed it over the fence and left.
2 out, space is empty. Ted Simmons next up for the Cardinals. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
That one pushed foul.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Hendricks delivers. And now 1 and 2. Two out, space is empty. To the right side. On to first. That's the third out. Inning over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Angels nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the fourth. So in now for the Angels, Nolan Schanuel. Swing and a ball popped up. Pendleton. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Angels, the center fielder, Jim.
Here's a big power
Edmonds.
threat. Jim Edmonds. He's 0 for 1. That clips the corner.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And a swing and a miss there.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Two
right
down,
fielder,
bases
Mike
empty. Mike Trout, the next to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Angels go quietly there, still down 3-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the
St.
latest
Louis,
news from
the
around the
third
league.
baseman, Terry Pendleton.
Just missed.
You know, these Cards
no
doing a
strike.
good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Breaking ball misses down and away.
2-2 down.
The 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I got 3-2.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike
batting,
zone. We're seeing
right fielder,
more fastballs
Ryan.
in that location. Hitters,
Ludwig.
especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Ludwig
Ball 1.
in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. 1 out, bases empty. And there's a strike.
1-1.
Chopped left side. Gets it to first. Already 2 gone here in the home
Now
fourth.
batting, second baseman, Nolan Gorman.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Nolan Gorman. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
This is important. If they can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Just missed. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Caught him looking for the K. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, but they lead it 3-0. And we're back.
Leading
down
off
the
for
left
Angels,
fielder,
the
Don
left
Baylor.
fielder, number 25. Don
Baylor goes 6'1",
Baylor.
30 years old now. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. That misses. 1-0.
You know, these Angels, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Just misses with that one.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Count full.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And a foul ball. He stays alive. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up
Now
drawing the
batting,
walk.
the third baseman,
Very gritty.
Troy
Man at first. Troy Gloss, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that one is inside, ball 1. Baylor on at first, nobody out. That one off the mark. It's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And next for L.A., Logan O'Hoppe walked his first time. And that misses. And that's ball 1. Up the middle. And it finds its way through for a hit. The throw in. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Runners at the corners here. 1 away. And next for the Angels, Zach Neto. First and third, one down. Strike two.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
The 0-2. A little bit low.
Really good take, especially with two
One
strikes.
ball, 2 strikes, McCown.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Runners at the corners, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth.
Two, the count.
In the dirt, but kept close. The throw to second is offline. Ohapi into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That's down and in. And that'll load the bases.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but
Now
his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
So bases all loaded up. Kyle Hendricks will hit next. First time up was a pop out. Just missed.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
That's in there, and it's 1-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
And now the count is even.
Seems like it can be really hard at times for pitchers to throw the ball right down the middle. They're so used to working on the edges, but then you have a guy up like this. He can't hurt you. Just throw it down the middle.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Squeezes it. Runner tagging from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and now just a 2-run deficit.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great
Up next
at bat. Got the job done.
The second baseman, Luis
Rengifo, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single, and it's a 1-run game.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
First and second, 2 outs. Now at the plate, Nolan Shanuel. And that one is inside. First and second, 2 down. And that one fouled off. And misses. It's a strikeout.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Hendricks back to work. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Bullpen action for the Cardinals. Miles Michaelis appears to be getting loose. Next pitch is downstairs. Hendricks deals. And a foul ball. And a ball evens the count.
2-2 the count.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Pitch in the dirt. Full count now. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the second inning.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. Smash that one through the infield with a knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Pinch hitter coming on. Stan Musial.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
There's a strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Musial with a homer in his last game. And it's even up. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Hans Kraus, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Number 57, also getting ready. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And they hold him at second.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ozzie.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Kyle Hendricks done for the night, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
New
the
arm out of the
Angels.
bullpen, number 57.
Number 57.
Still pretty early in the ball game,
Garrett
so this bullpen has some work
McDaniel.
ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
So the batting order turns over. Ozzie Smith next up for the Cardinals. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Late swing fouled off.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
No outs, runners at first and second. Got him swinging.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here.
The
Pretty
left fielder,
simple in
number
terms
20,
of putting them away
Blue.
at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And up next for St. Louis, Lou Brock, 1 for 2. There's a strike. That one is upstairs. Hit weakly on the ground. Nice stop. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, that's great hustle
Now
out of the
batting,
box to get
first
down the
baseman,
line, knowing that a double play will end the
McGuire.
inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they got runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Mark McGuire next up for the Cardinals. Just missed.
Counts 1-0.
Nootbaar at third. Brock at first. 2 out of the inning. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th.
Now
the new
pitching
pitcher,
for the
Kyle
Cardinals.
Leahy.
Still a
Number
lot of game
62.
left, and this game could go either
Kyle
way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And misses inside.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Next offering way upstairs. And that one upstairs.
That's a really good take.
Mike Trout in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Sets him down looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Here's Mike Trout. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. There's a strike. In the air, right field. Ludwig on the move. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Don.
So digging in, Don
Baylor.
Baylor. He's 0 for 1. Ripped on a line. Newtbar brings it in. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Angels 2. Back here in St.
Leading
Louis,
up
bottom of
for
the
the Cardinals,
6th. And
the
now the
catcher,
Cardinals catcher, Ted Simmons.
Simmons.
And first offering is fouled off. And that's hammered into right field. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Cardinals, the third baseman, Terry.
Now up for St. Louis, Terry Pendleton. And that misses. And that's ball 1. Right through there for a strike. And that is out of play. Line drive. Makes the catch, 1 down.
That's a big first out of the inning. He showed off his skills catching the line
right
drive,
fielder,
but most importantly,
Ryan.
he kept the runner out of scoring position. Things would look a little different if he didn't make that play.
Ryan Ludwig now at the plate. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That one drifts inside. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Simmons over at first with 1 away. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
In the dirt, blocked. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swings over the splitter for strike 3.
Man, a good splitter can be devastating, can't it? I mean, that thing got halfway to the plate and just did a nosedive. Once you commit your swing, there's just no adjusting your bat path to get down to that ball. And the ball dips below your bat like it's doing the limbo. I see you do the limbo, Boog. You get down there, man.
At the plate, Nolan Gorman. And that one in there at the knees for a strike. Going 1. Just missed. Outside low, and it's 2-1.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Two outs. Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. We're through 6 full. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Angels 2. A discussion happening at home plate now, and I think they're making a double switch.
These changes for
Matthew
St. Louis.
Liberator out of the bullpen
Now
now,
pitching
and he'll
and
go into
batting
the
in the
6th
sixth
spot in the lineup following the double
Number
switch.
52.
Michael Ciani.
Matthew
He'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup.
Now playing right field and batting 9.
Well, 1-run game.
Number
Here's the
22.
third baseman, Troy Gloss,
Michael
who's 0 for 2 with a
Ciani.
pair of strikeouts. Hit hard, should be extra bases. As the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Everything came together perfectly
Now
for him
batting.
right there.
Catcher,
Nice job of
Logan.
driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Here's a catcher to hit, Logan O'Hoppe. A walk, and he's also singled. And a swing and a miss. With a single base runner because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. So the tying run at second. Inside,
that's inside.
just missed. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. JoJo Romero getting ready to go. Fernandez also throwing. The 1-1 is cut on and missed to the pitch upstairs. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that's off
inside.
the inside edge. And the count's even at 2. Stays alive. Man at second. And it remains 2-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. That one misses. And the count's full. Zach Neto in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
First and second, no outs. Neto digs in now. That's a little bit low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Fouled off down the right side.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
1-1 now. Late with the swing there.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
And now 2-2. And that's outside.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
To third might be 2. Jumps, throws, and they get the out.
That right there was a productive at bat. You know you're doing something right anytime you help move 2 runners into scoring position and give your team a chance to drive in a couple of runs.
Angels making a move for a pinch hitter.
Number 3,
Taylor Ward. Big at bat for him with the tying run in scoring position. Base hit. 1 run is in. The tying run is in to score, and we are starting over. And this game is tied in the 7th.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Here comes the manager out of the Cardinals dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Matthew Liberatore out of the game, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
now
the
on the
Cardinals,
bump, John King.
number 49, John King.
Go ahead run on base. Next to hit, Luis Rengifo.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Line drive, base hit. Runner from third comes across. It's an RBI single, and they take the lead in the 7th. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. I love that swing, and I'm sure his hitting coach does even more. Took a pitch right on the low outside corner of the zone and just ripped it for a base hit. And that's easier said than done.
So in now for the Angels, Nolan Shanuel. 0 for 3 in this one. Ground ball to the right side.
Foul.
And foul ball. Still only 1 out here in the inning. The changeup missing. And now it's even 1-1. Runner on the go. That's to third. Tosses across to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jim Edmonds.
So 2 down now, and here is Jim Edmonds. Slider for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Man on second, 2 down. Fought off foul. And a ground ball to first. McGuire takes it to the bag. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So they get 3 and jump ahead late. 7th inning stretch time. Angels 5 and the Cardinals 3. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jose Quijada.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late
Number
and
65,
close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading up
and stepping in for the
Cardinals,
Lars Nootbaar. He's 2 for 2.
Nootbaar.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Ben Joyce, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
That one called a strike, and the count 1-2. Starting to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third, and no swing, says James Kingsley. And that one misses up and in, and it's 3-2. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Makes the catch gliding onto the warning track.
Now batting, right fielder.
Now batting Michael Ciani, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Pitch misses inside. 2-1. And there's a foul ball. And that one is in the dirt. 3-2 now. Downstairs, and that's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
The batter, number 1.
And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Ozzie Smith. 1 for 3. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th. Move to second, and he dives back in safely. Hit in the air, center field. Edmonds hauls it in for the out.
The left fielder, number 20, Lou Brock.
Down the number 2 hitter, Lou Brock. That one inside, ball 1. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And another ball. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Tying run at the plate and fouled off. The tying run at the plate. Right side, Rengifo in plenty of time to first, And that is that. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 8th inning coming up. Angels 5 and the Cardinals 3.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Cardinals.
back, and a new arm on the mound to start
Number
the 8th.
64.
Ryan Fernandez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's Trout.
Leading off for the Angels, the right fielder, Mike Trout.
In the air, left side. Brock makes the play. 1 away.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Don Baylor, the next to hit for the Angels. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one's gone. A soaring shot to center. His second of the year. It's 6-3. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Base is empty, 1 away, and next for L.A., Troy Gloss. And a strike on the outside edge. Fernandez, in his second season, he features a slider, a four-seamer, and occasionally uses a cutter. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Right through there for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Swinging. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
Logan O'Hoppe.
Just missed. So 2 balls and no strikes. And that one is lifted in the air. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. Major League Baseball is on the show. And now a meeting near home plate. So it looks like we're going to have a double switch here.
These changes for
Ben
the
Joyce
Angels.
out of the bullpen now and he'll go into the 6th spot in the lineup following the double switch.
Number 44.
Kevin Newman.
Ben
He'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup.
Now playing third base and batting 9th. Number
Mark
10.
McGuire getting ready to
Kevin
hit. 0 for 3.
Newman.
A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1's the count.
Outside low, and a count even 1-1. Slider misses outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
And next is the Cardinals' 4-hitter, Ted Simmons. In the dirt.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And that's downstairs and outside.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
McGuire at second with nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. That one a little bit high, and that's ball 3. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, third baseman, Terry Pendleton.
Terry Pendleton, the next to hit. Ball popped in the air, and that's a fair ball. Heading for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and it's 6-4.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
So now a pinch hitter for the pitcher, Ivan Herrera.
And he's got a little pop in his bat, Boog. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
And ball 1. Man at first, one away. Hit on the ground to short, and a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Couple of singles back to back. Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
And now Nolan Gorman. There's a strike. Two on, one out.
Ball 1.
Action in the Angels bullpen. Kenley Jansen up and loosening in the pen. Suarez getting cranked up as well. And there's the ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Off the mark there. And now it's 3-2. Lars Nootbaar in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. One out. Runners at first and second. Down on strikes, looking for the second straight plate appearance.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Ben Joyce won't go any further tonight. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Kenley Jansen.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
And now the center fielder, Lars Nootbaar. Way outside, and that is ball 1. Jansen fires. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
2 on, 2 outs. This one in the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. And that's off the outside edge. 3-1.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far. He doesn't look anxious at all.
That one's in there, and the count's full. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
2 on, 2 outs. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
And that one fouled off. So they're all loaded up.
Ball 1.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. That's inside.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
So the tying run at second just missed.
At risk of walking in a big run here, and these fans really letting them hear it as well.
Ozzie Smith in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's a 2-run lead now at 6-4. Back after this on the show. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound,
Now
Jojo
pitching for the
Romero.
Cardinals,
And we all know about his slider.
Number
It's just
59.
filthy, man. And one of the better
Jojo
ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's
Romero.
very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Zach
leading
Neto
off for the
now at the
Angels,
plate.
the shortstop, Zach Neto.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
Activity in the bullpen. Miles Michaelis up and throwing.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
No, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
The batter now, Kevin Newman, makes the catch for the second out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
2 down, bases empty. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Luis Rengifo. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
1-0.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. That one
That's
missed.
ball 2. 2-0.
Two down, nobody on. Foul ball. They say a win.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hot shot to third. Tosses to first, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down that time. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order, due up. It's the Angels 6 and the Cardinals 4. Back here in St. Louis, bottom 9, stepping in, Ozzie Smith.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Jansen back to work. Right through there for a strike. Jansen, a former All-Star. He throws a cutter, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer. Foul ball there. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Edmonds. And there's 1 down.
The left fielder, number 20, Lou.
Here's the left fielder, Lou Brock. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 1. Just missed.
2 balls, no strikes.
And a strike. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball popped up. Newman should have this one. Makes the catch for the out. 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got
Number
underneath it a little bit and
25.
popped it up.
So it's their last chance in this one. And now the first baseman, Mark McGwire. 1 for 4 with a double. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-1's the count.
2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Next
Ball,
offering
that's
is outside. That one misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a bouncer. Throw to first in time, and this one is over. And the Angels take game 1 of the series on the road.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. Kenley Jansen picking up the save. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long